Hey, what's going on guys, it's Yui here, and today I have a cold build to show you guys. Well, it's not much of a cold build as more of a ice spear build because I really want to showcase this Ash of War today because it is one of the best and I haven't really covered it much, so might as well do it now. So ice spear is this projectile attack that does a lot of damage, a lot of stagger damage as well, and it will inflict cold obviously. And you're going to use it with a particular few weapons. I'm going to be using it with the Guardian Swordspear today, which is a very solid weapon, but one of the best movesets in the entire game, with its light attack combo and its running light attack as well, which is really good, which will inflict that piercing damage, which we'll get into in a second. As for the build though, gonna have 50 vigor, 20 mind, 15 endurance, 17 strength for the wielding of the Guardian Swordspear, 55 dexterity, and 57 intelligence. Reason why those are a +5 is because this crown is gonna give me +5, and this talisman is gonna give me +5 to dexterity, as well as give me more attack power with successive attacks. Being that this weapon does attack relatively quickly, I am going to benefit off that. I'm going to use it in the Spear Talisman as well, because as I was mentioning, the running light attack is a nice piercing damage, so that will benefit. However, the Ice Spear will not benefit off the Spear Talisman because it's going to be doing pure magic damage, whereas this is going to benefit off, you know, regular standard damage. But that's perfectly fine because the Shard of Alexander is going to boost the Ice Spear damage by 15% anyway. Going to use the Gravid Mass Talisman because I am going to be using some sorceries because, you know, I am going to be using an intelligence build. However, it is not really necessary to be using any sorceries. I'm going to have like these three because your Ice Spear is going to be your main projectile because only consuming 15 FP. Yeah, it's actually insane. So this is going to be my main source of damage because it does a lot of damage. So my sorceries I'm going to be using is Carrion Slicer because it does, you know, swing faster than my actual weapon itself. So if I want to clean up kills. Glintstone Arc, if there's like a bunch of trash mobs grouped up, I can just hit a bunch of them at once. And then Rock Sling if I want to just do more posture damage for whatever reason that's physical, I don't really know. It's not really necessary. Not really going to use it. Going to be more of a Ice Spear showcase today. And I want to show you the power of this bad boy real quick. So yeah, a lot of damage in one hit. There will be that input rating, but that's perfectly fine. In 2 hits, he got frostbitten, and in 3 hits, he gets posture broken. So yeah. Absolutely insane. And for 15 FP each. So that entire combo, I pretty much killed him in like 45 FP. Math is easy. Would you look at that? Yeah, it's honestly ridiculous. Obviously, these enemies do get frostbitten easier than most, but it still is a good representation of how much damage it does do and posture damage. So yeah. And, you know, can just use the weapon itself and proc the Millicent Prosthesis perk, where I just do more damage over time, or with the sets of attacks. So yeah, this build all in all, very solid, due to this Ice Spear just being as good as it is. You don't really need to use many sorceries at all, but there is that option as well. I wish there was like some type of like sorcery buffs that you could use, like when incantations have things like Golden Vow. It would be nice for build creation, but I guess it still is balanced. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Just a very quick video, not much really I also want to talk about it. Just want to showcase the power of Ice Spear. Right, rest of the video will just be some more gameplay. As always, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next one, guys. Peace.